In the golden sands of Rajasthan, under the blazing August sun and the gaze of the Aravalli hills, a storm was quietly brewing. It wasn't just heat that filled the air, it was destiny. Jaipur, the regal pink city, was preparing to host what the world was calling the most expensive, most lavish, and most globally covered beauty pageant in history. This wasn't just a competition, it was an uprising of elegance, intellect, and purpose. And it had a name: Miss Universe India 2025. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mr. Darkman TV for more gripping, inside stories from the world's most spectacular events. Your host, Zainab Sabir, brings you an exclusive front row pass into a revolution cloaked in glitter. But before the crowning moment on 18th August 2025, the journey had already exploded into a breathtaking phenomenon. With a budget exceeding 120 crore rupees, India had declared to the world that its daughters were not just beautiful, they were invincible. Co-hosted by the Glaminin Group and the visionary K. Sera box office, this was the second edition of the redefined Miss Universe India, and it was rewriting history. The world's spotlight had turned toward India, and for once, it wasn't just for cricket or cinema. It was for a new class of queens, women who could wield mascara like a weapon and advocacy like a flame. From the first whispers in grooming rooms to the final rehearsals, values, and valor, more than 50,000 young women dared to dream this year. From the narrow alleys of Agra to the snow-capped silence of Leh, from Kerala's coconut coasts to Shillong's soulful skies, they came. Each carried not just beauty, but a vision, a mission, a silent rebellion stitched beneath sequin gowns. The Glaminin Group, under the dynamic leadership of Nikhil Anand, knew this wasn't about selecting a face. It was about shaping a force. Miss Universe India is no longer a beauty contest. It's a national movement, he stated at the press conference in Mumbai. Partnering with K. Sera box office, known for blending cinematic flair with social revolution, the production transcended the limits of pageantry. Together, they constructed an empire of elegance. Lavish grooming camps were hosted in Mumbai, Delhi, and Goa, staffed by India's finest. From Ambika Pillai to Hemant Trivedi, Rita Gangwani to Sanjana Khera, contestants were molded into orators, leaders, thinkers, not just models. It was a battlefield of silk, sweat, and stardust. And while India prepared for glory, the world media watched in awe. CNN, Vogue, Al Jazeera, even the elusive Vanity Fair sent correspondents. Not even the Miss USA or Miss France pageants commanded such global fixation. Miss Universe India 2025 had become the talk of the universe. The build-up was nothing short of theatrical. Cameras rolled non-stop. Social media crackled. Every meltdown, every catwalk stumble, every unexpected alliance went viral. Rumors swirled, rivalries, romances, resurrections. But behind the scenes, a sisterhood of firebrands was forming. 53 finalists had earned their place, not just through state titles, but wildcards, diaspora entries, and grueling selection camps. They represented modern India in all its chaos and charm. There was Varsini Murugan, the doctor-turned-dancer warrior from Tamil Nadu, carrying a campaign against childhood cancer. Shivian Ganeshan, the transgender icon from Chennai who once stunned Bigg Boss and now stunned pageant history. Lip G, the Mumbai-based NIFT grad with a lion's heart and a vegan soul. Samiksha Singh from Delhi, the quiet hurricane advocating for youth mental health. Sarankam Nirupama, a Manipuri maverick with a mission to end cyberbullying and defend children's rights. And flying in from Amsterdam was Marushka Sahibu, an NRI who had already captivated Europe with her elegance. She wasn't just walking in heels, she was bridging continents. Every girl wasn't just competing. She was defying norms, rewriting scripts, and shattering ceilings. The scale of corporate belief was unprecedented. Brands poured in not just rupees, but ethos. Lakme Academy, Jaipur National University, Clove Dental, Sona Chandi, Just Cavali, Clarins, Raga Professionals, the names glittered like constellations around the crown. Even homegrown brands like Nitsi Patisseries, Strawberry, and Love to Bag lent their charm, proving that pageantry was no longer about foreign glamour. It was India for India. The slogan wasn't whispered. It thundered. Purpose with poise. This was a cultural revolution disguised as a beauty contest. As the clock ticks down to 18th August, Jaipur transforms. The final venue jaw-dropping setup fusing heritage architecture with futuristic technology awaits its queen. Final run-throughs are electric. Public expectations are volcanic. But this story isn't just about who wins the crown. It's about a nation finding its reflection, fierce, flawed, fabulous. The organizers, led by K. Sera chairman Mr. Satish Pancharia and director Nikita Rattanshi, aren't just creating a show. They're curating a national treasure. This isn't about tonight's tiara. It's about India's global tomorrow. In a world still catching up to the power of women, India is already miles ahead. Miss Universe India 2025 isn't about who wears the crown. It's about who lifts a generation. So, on 18th August, when Jaipur turns gold and the cameras blaze across continents, know that you're not watching a pageant. You're witnessing history dressed in couture. I'm Zainab Sabir, and you've just unlocked the soul of the most dazzling, expensive, and purposeful beauty revolution the world has ever seen. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mr. Darkman TV. Because this is where reality isn't just revealed, it's reignited.